Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you all the do's and don'ts as a freshman in college. So if you're a freshman in college right now, I'm going to be giving you all the do's and don'ts. I think what better not way than get advice from someone who is currently a freshman right now. I'm about to end my semester in about 2 weeks, which is so sad because next year I will be a sophomore and I won't be a freshman anymore. But I thought I would tell you all the do's and don'ts because I know that it is really hard to transition from going from high school to college, especially if you're going out of state. So I'm just going to be telling you all the do's and don'ts, and let's see how many times I can say do's and don'ts. I feel like it's going to be a lot. But anyways, I know that it's very stressful, and for me, I was going through so many TikToks of college advice, how to make friends in college, how to be the it girl in college, what aesthetic for my room, all of that stuff. So I'm going to be giving you all the tips and tricks that I know. Okay, so starting off with academic work, let's get into it because I know it's nobody's favorite thing. Who actually wants to go to college to learn? Obviously, everybody wants to go to college to learn, but you're also there for the experience. But one of the biggest things that I use every single day is a agenda, a planner, whatever you want to call it. This is my ride or die. She goes everywhere with me. I stay so organized because of this agenda. I missed an exam and it was literally, I was not using this. I wasn't using this for I think about 2 weeks in the spring semester, and I literally missed a test. But ever since I was like, you know what, I need to go back to this. So I definitely think you should get a planner. I know it's not everyone's style. A lot of people do planners on their computers. A lot of stuff's digital now, but I just recommend using something to keep you on track with all of your work, because if you join a lot of things, oh no. Here comes the sun. It's been storming this whole entire day, and oh, now the sun's going away. Okay. But yeah, so pretty much I use it, and a lot of agendas come with fun stickers, so I'll like add little stickers. But yeah, I always use it. Okay, so this isn't really a do, but this is kind of a little tip, I guess. Oh no, here comes the sun again. Here's a little tip. I know I said I'm doing do's and don'ts, but I'm gonna squeeze in some tips and tricks along the way. I would definitely invest in a computer. If you have a computer and you want a new one and you're debating if you should, definitely get one or get an iPad because everything is digital. You're going to need a computer in college or an iPad, anything. It's going to be way too hard to be doing it all on your phone. If you have a desktop at home, definitely think about bringing it to college because you will need it. Okay, so a don't is don't spend crazy money on all of this decor for your room. One thing I take pride in is my room. I get compliments from every single person who comes into my room for the first time. They're always like, I'm obsessed with your room. And I'm always like, thank you. But yeah, I know a lot of people like to go on Amazon, buy comforters and all of that. When I tell you guys, I pretty much got everything from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Like I got everything very, very affordable. Nothing in here is super expensive. I got stuff from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, I think even Shein. I think I got some stuff from Shein. So I would definitely recommend looking at those type of stores first instead of going straight to Amazon, because I know some people will see little room decor on TikTok or maybe even Instagram, and they're gonna go find it, and it might be on Amazon, and some of their stuff might be like $50. But trust me, you can find much cheaper stuff at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Okay, so huge don't. Don't freak out if you don't have any friends within the first week or the first semester of college, because trust me, I was. So I had a really hard time making friends, which was really weird for me because I pretty much make friends like this. It's super easy for me, but I guess going to college was just a little bit different for me. and I don't know, I just got a little shy, and it was really hard for me to go out and make friends. I would see my roommates and they would go and make friends with people and be hanging out with people, and then I was just like, I don't really have anyone. But I did join a sorority, and literally all of my friends are through that. So if I would recommend how to make friends, it would be to get involved. I also made friends through Owl TV, which is through um, my college. So everybody's college has different programs and different clubs. Join clubs, even if you don't really want to join the club and stay in it. You can just keep going to the meetings for the first month or so to make friends and then dip. Like the whole entire first freshman fall semester, I didn't really have any friends. I had one or two, and now I have more than I can count on my fingers. So I pretty much had such a hard time that I wanted to transfer schools. Like, I was convinced I was not going to be here next year. Like, I was going to be at a different school because that's how hard it was for me to make friends. And it was a huge struggle. I would go home every weekend. I would hear about all these people in classes, like with their friends doing this and that, and I did not have that. And I kept getting advice on TikTok saying that, like, don't worry, some people don't even make their friends till sophomore year. And I was like, or like next semester. And I like did not believe them. But once I started putting myself out there and made myself go and do this, made myself like add people on Instagram, text them and be like, hey, do you want to hang out? I remember I was in my English class and I was like, oh my God, I really want to become friends with this girl because I really want friends. But like, how do I just like bring it up? Like, oh, we should hang out, because I like didn't want to be like weird. And I was just like, hey, we should go to the beach one day, because we were talking about the beach. She's like, oh my God, yes, we should. And then I got her phone number, and then we like try to plan something after class. That is how easy it is, because everybody else is in the same boat as you. They're also trying to make friends. So if someone asks them to do something, they're probably going to say yes unless they're busy, and then they're going to be like, let's do it another time. I feel like once you become a sophomore and junior, that's when people's friends are more set in stone, and they will always be looking to make more friends, but they will probably cater to their friends they have already. Okay, so this is more fashion related, but a huge do is to buy a mini shoulder bag. When I tell you guys, I don't think there's a day where I don't see someone walking by with a little shoulder bag. I've had 2 shoulder bags from Coach for forever now, and I feel like I kind of wore them before everyone else did and they became a thing. But oh my God, it's so sunny. But pretty much everybody I know, anybody I see walking around has a shoulder purse. And I'm not saying for class. Wow, that sun. Sorry guys, I had to fix the lighting. So I'm not saying like a shoulder bag to bring to class, obviously, because that won't be able to hold any of your stuff. But I'm talking about just like a cute little mini shoulder bag to run to the store, to walk around on campus. Maybe you're going to the dining hall, maybe you're going to an activity, maybe you're doing this or that. Everybody has shoulder bags right now, and they are so in. So if you want to be in style with everybody else, get a shoulder bag. Now, I'm not saying you have to be copy and paste like every other girl. You can get one that is to your style and catered towards you and what you like, and it'll still be cute. You can hold your phone in it, your wallet, your keys, um, maybe your like little card to swipe into your dorm, all of that stuff. I definitely recommend getting a shoulder purse. I have one from Shein. I have a higher end one, higher up, like a nicer one from Coach. You really don't need a nice one. You can get one from Shein. You can get one from Amazon. You can get one from Plato's Closet. I'm sure if you have one near you. I don't know if Plato's Closet has shoulder bags, but every time I go in, I always see one. But yeah, if I would recommend something like that, I would definitely recommend a mini purse. Okay, so this is my last don't. Do not let anybody tell you that you are less than or less than them because you aren't taking a hard enough major, or you're not taking a major like them, or you're taking an easy major. When I tell you, I hear about this all the time. I hear people making fun of business, communication, education majors like all the time, from people who are maybe taking like bio or like pre-med, engineering, any type of like, you know, there's hard majors and there's easy majors, but don't compare yourselves to them, because I know you'll walk by and then they'll be like, oh, well, I have to do this and this and that. Like, it's so much harder. Like, you're in college for you. So do not let those people like make you feel less than because of that. Everybody comes to college for their own career and for their own thing. I'm communication multimedia, so obviously I have an easy major. I know that. But I'm not going to let people tell me, oh, you have such an easy major, you have it so easy in college. Like, yeah, sure, maybe I do, but once I have to get a job, it's going to be really hard for me to get a job, and I'm going to have to be, I have to stand out amongst my peers. So what I'm doing in college has to make me stand out amongst my peers, while you might just get a degree and you can get hired like that. So there's a huge difference in any type of job that you're going to do. Everybody is in college for themselves. They're not here because they have to get a degree. In high school, everyone was in high school. In middle school, everyone was in middle school because they had to graduate. So then they can be here. So then they can be in college. So now you're here for yourself. So don't let anybody make you think that you should take another path or change your major or feel less than, because they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Those are some of my do's and don'ts. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I know I can yap on and on and on, so sorry about that. I can probably add a lot more do's and don'ts and tips and tricks, like make sure you buy a fan before moving in, like just some things for like moving in and stuff. So I think I might make another video about like move-in day and like what you should and shouldn't bring to college, and a room tour. I know I've been dying to make a room tour video, and I will be making that before I move out. So stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got some advice from me, and comment down below if any of you guys have some other tips or tricks or do's and don'ts for your freshman year of college. Bye guys. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys all the do's and don'ts as a college and freshman. What?